I'm gonna break it down. Now we have something that's called melanocytes. And we have a distinct carbon in our eyes that I call a disc. And this disc correlates to the carbon or the energy being distributed from lunar eclipse and solar eclipse, especially the solar eclipse. Because you have to understand that so-called black people have solar cells. When you look at these buildings downtown in New York, Atlanta, stuff like that, they are using solar panels from your DNA. The funeral homes, what they do is they sell the organs to certain corporations when people so-called die, so that they can use this stuff as products for their buildings so they won't burn. Because by way of photosynthesis, the sunlight burns the panel on these buildings. So for them to save money, they use our DNA, which is the solar cells. It's called melanocytes. Now, the eclipse that's coming is going to distribute a certain type of energy to activate DNA in certain people. A lot of people is not going to be the same after this. We talk about the Mandela effect. The eclipse plays out exactly like the thing in the Men in Black movie. The thing where you push the button and it takes a lot of memory from you. It's going to take a lot of memory from people, but it's also going to take a lot of people into the future. Meaning that you're still going to be here on the earth and be aware of where you are, but you're going to have so much intelligence. It's just like you're going to fly through a computer so fast, mentally, and in your dreams. A lot of people in their dreams, but the thing is you have to stand inside of the earth. During this lunar and solar eclipse, any type of eclipse, stand inside of the soil barefoot so that you can have energy transferred into your DNA, because you have certain DNA that has to come online. We are the real internet. We have to come online by way of certain energies. Books is not going to open up your DNA. Your book is the universe. So when the universe has certain events, which is a tradition, that anytime you hear an eclipse, this is a code for scientists as a tradition for certain energies that's going to be activated in this realm. So during this upcoming eclipse, the government is going to have a lot of their satellites and wind towers on. They're going to cut the CERN on as well, so that they can intercept certain souls from going into the spine of certain women to give birth. Because any full moon after this eclipse, the energies in the womb of certain women is going to intercept this, and they know that. So they're going to put code red on certain hospitals too, on certain or specific dates. So y'all got to be careful about giving your DNA up so fast. So what I'm telling you is, now you have contracts. You have certain governmental agencies in certain states making people sign contracts to wear solar shades. Why would you have to have solar shades on when your eyes already have solar in them? You have melanin in your eyes already, which is going to convert this energy, this distinct energy, into intelligence. It's going to convert this distinct energy into intelligence. Why all of a sudden now, during an eclipse, the government want to make contract? They're in an uproar. They scared of something. They know something that you don't know. And so therefore, they have to put you under fear status so that you will shut down during this tradition of the ancestors. The ancestors is trying to transfer certain things from parallel universes. A lot of people is going to fast forward into what we call the future. And while you are fast forwarding, you're going to be picking up certain intelligence. And they don't want you to know this or do this because they can't keep tabs on us like they used to. Certain people that you call black leaders had a lot of things in their DNA. This stuff didn't get out. It's just like with Hitler. Hitler studied comedic sciences and knew the traditions of the sun, the moon, the stars, and certain eclipse. So it's time for us to wake up, people. Do not allow these people to scare you. Remember that the conscious is the new sleep. The conscious, anybody that claim they conscious, they telling you that they are asleep. Wake up, people.